Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a Peddlers Mall haul for you all. My daughter and I went back there the other day. When this is being recorded, it was the other day. I don't know if you'll see it that soon or not. But we went there and found some things, and then there's some things that she took back to school with her. So I don't know if I have everything or not. I think I do, but I know there was some Coke cards that she was taking back to school with her because that's where all the rest of them are. So I don't know if they're in here or not. I don't remember. So before that, there is a woman here where I live who was giving out some free stuff, and there were a few of us that were over there looking. And while we were looking, she had like a bunch of mugs, and I have a ton of mugs. I don't need any more mugs. I was not getting mugs for myself unless it was like super that I couldn't live without it type of thing, right? So I found some rooster and chicken mugs. I saw, and the first person I thought of was Dawn. So you all know, c'est la vie Dawn. She loves birds. She has peacocks. She has chickens, all of it. So I saw these and I thought of her. So I got this one for her. I got this one. And her and I have an understanding. And then I got this one. I thought this one was funny. So yeah, I got those. And we have an understanding, you know, we never know when we're going to get something from the other because we send it when we're able. So it may take months before she gets these things. I honestly don't know. She understands it. I understand it. It's on both sides, and we just go with the flow type of thing. So the other thing, that was all that I got that time from the woman who was giving stuff out. I did get some other stuff, but they were kind of bigger things, so they're not going to be shown on video. They're downstairs. I'm not messing with them. One of them was it was a Halloween floor rug, like a not rug, but like a mat, like for outside. So I'm not going to show it. At the Peddlers Mall, my daughter and I were walking around, and I walk slow. I look in every booth because you have to in order to find the deals. So I was looking in this one booth at other things, and I saw this weird box, and I was like, what in the world is that? I didn't know what it was. Then I read the label, and I know that Kodak is a brand of camera, brand of film as well. So I was like, that's not a camera, is it? So I picked it up and I looked it up, and sure enough it was. And it was only $5. My daughter loves collecting cameras, older cameras. And guys, I'm going to apologize. My voice is going to sound off. I'll probably cough. I am getting over a cold, and yeah, it is what it is. But I called her over. I texted her and told her to come where I was. That's how we find each other in the Peddlers Mall. And I showed her this, and I pointed to this, and I said, that's a camera. She goes, that's a camera? And she's like, does that mean it's only $5? And I was like, yes. And she takes it, puts it in the cart. She goes, well, we're definitely getting that. So, which I had already planned on getting it for her. It is very odd camera. Very odd camera. You do not look through this camera at all, so you cannot focus this camera. And it's stuck again. There's this thing right here that you literally have to just turn it to a very specific spot for it to come out. And sometimes I cannot find that spot. So there we go. Patience is a virtue with this camera, let me tell you. So that's the inside of it. And it shows you on there what film size to use with this camera. So that's where you put the film. I'm assuming that's where the film rolls up on the other side. I'm not sure. I honestly don't know. We have the instructions, like I downloaded the instructions on how to work this camera, but this does the shutter right there, and that exposes the film, and that's how the picture takes. It's odd. It's very odd. She's gonna try. She wants to try to figure out how to use it, how to put film in it, if we can get the film, because I don't know if you can, and then see if we can use it one time. Now, it's obviously not going to be that goes that way, not going to be the best photos. I told her to expect that. But yeah, we figure why not? We'll try it for $5. She has a neat camera, even if she never uses it. She has a neat camera that she can keep in her collection. We found that. I found, and you're going to probably wonder, why in the world are you getting, I'm going to take that off, a car shade in a Peddlers mall, okay? Brand new car shade, okay? The reason, and I'm not going to open it because it's not going to show up on camera very well or anything like that, but the reason I got it is because it's Star Wars. Yeah, I didn't know they made car shades with Star Wars, but that's the car shade. I was like, no way. So now, obviously, it's fairly new because it says Disney on here. And I don't know. I'm trying to see if it has a year on here. It does not look like it has a year. So I don't know when it was made. But I mean, it has to be fairly new if it's got Disney on it. So I was really happy to find it. My oldest, as you all know, loves Star Wars. So this is going to be going to him. Now, he doesn't have a car yet, but he can save it for when he does. And that will either be for Christmas or his birthday, because his birthday's actually the following month. So he's got two back, you know, he's got Christmas and the birthday back to back almost. Okay. Then I found a few things. I went back to that one stall that had the Halloween stamp, that had all like the different stamps and everything in there. And they had this one in there, and it's a Inka Dinka Doo, I think. Yeah. And so I went ahead and grabbed this one. This was the only stamp I grabbed this time. It was $3. Probably not that much in the store wherever the person got it, but I don't find Inka Dinka Doo stamps anywhere. So I went ahead and grabbed this one. Now, there are sets in there that I have confirmed that she does get from Temu, because this is one of them. Now, and I knew she got it either from Temu, AliExpress, something, but I figured it was Temu because of the label on it right here. Now, this is vellum, and she charged $3. Now, when I looked this up, because I took a picture of it, and then I used my Google Lens, and there was a link for Temu that came up, and I went on there. Now, when I saw the price, it was $2.50. So I didn't pay much more than I would if I bought it off of Temu. Now, so I was okay with that. They're all this, I think they're all the same. No, they're not. So I was okay with it. I was okay with just paying the little bit extra. There were some paper sets there. There was one in particular that I really wanted. But when I looked on Temu, she had the price at $7. And on Temu, the price was $2.50. And I was like, yeah, I'm not paying that big of a difference when I can just put it on my wish list and get it, you know, myself. So I did not buy that one. I just left it there. But there were a lot of other paper sets, stamp sets, stuff like that, that she got off of Temu and is now trying to make a profit with. Now, for those people who don't know that she got it off of Temu, they may buy it, and she, you know, she may do well with it in that Peddlers mall. I don't think she is doing well with it, only because all of the stuff that I have gone in and looked at on previous occasions is still there when I go back. Like, everything that she's had in the booth has still been there. She's just added some more stuff to it. So I don't know that she's making a lot or not. Excuse me. But it is, you know, it's her prerogative. If she wants to do it that way, that's fine. You know, she's trying to make some money. More power to her. So, my daughter loved these when she saw it. I saw these and showed it to her, and she grabbed some the last time we were there, and then she went ahead and grabbed some this time. So these are only $1. And they are the Coca-Cola packs. Now, they are from quite a while ago. I don't know where the person has kept these to be in such good condition. They had them in a box that they were like in the original box that they would have come in at the store. You know what I mean? And so I was like, that's crazy that they still have these, because there were supposed to be these gold cards, and there was like this chance to get this one card that when you called and gave them the code off of the card, you would get a an actual gold card. But they only had 1,000, and when Tyra looked it up, it was from like years ago. I mean, it was back from like the 80s or something. So I highly doubt that it's still around. I highly doubt the website's still up. But you get the cards, and then in each one you get one of these little Coke caps. I can't hold on to it. It tells you right there that like this one's 8 of 8. So there's only 8 total. And she got like a bunch of different ones. And then on top of it, she got the cards. So I'm not going to go through all of these because, yeah, they're not mine. They're hers. And, yeah. But she has gotten a lot of different ones. I'm pretty sure she might have all of the Coke caps by now. And then the what was weird, what we thought was weird, I think she's gotten 16 packs now. And out of the 16 packs, she's only gotten 2 of these. And these are the checklist to go through and make sure that you have all of the cards. And then I don't think it has, yeah, no, it doesn't have, yeah, okay, right there, 1993. So it was like, it was weird that these were in the original box, pristine condition type of thing. But yeah, she only got 2 of these checklists. They're not in every card pack. It was just weird. Oh, there's her other one. Okay. Found another game. This one was for the Xbox 360. It is the Batman Arkham Asylum. I do not know if he has this one. Like I said before, I don't know what games they have for those systems. I'm just getting them because they're $2. And they do check. The last time I went, I got quite a few. And then I went back. No, I got a couple. And then I went back and got more. And then this time they only had 1. They haven't restocked any games or anything like that. So I don't think they're going to in that booth. And the rest of the games are like sport games, which my kids don't play. So that will be probably the last game that we find. Okay. And then I have some glass items. Now, my daughter, I'm pretty sure I've told you guys before, is obsessed with tea sets. She is literally obsessed with tea sets, okay? And she saw this one the last time we were there. And she had wanted to get it, but we didn't get it that day. So when we were there this this recent time, she went looking for it, found it, and was like, do you think they'll still have it next time? And I'm like, I don't know that they'll have it next time. You know, you never know at a Peddlers mall. So she went ahead and grabbed it and got the tea set. Now, there were a few tea sets in there. This one was undamaged. There were other tea sets that, there was one that the spout had been fixed, so it had been glued back on. My daughter likes to use the tea sets. So, having a chipped tea spout that's been fixed is not good for her, because you're not supposed to drink from something that's been chipped and glued. You're just not. These are the cups that came with the tea set, and you get them as sets. Nobody ever, well, so far, I've never seen anyone sell them as separate pieces, which, as I hit the phone, which I'm thankful for, because I mean that would be weird if somebody tried to do that. 'Cause I mean, then you know they're definitely only there for the money. They're not there for anything else if they're selling pieces separate. Because yeah, all these pieces are supposed to go together. So there are 5 or 6 cups. I gotta take them all out because my daughter is coming back from school today because she has an allergy appointment tomorrow. And again, when I'm recording this is basing off of when I'm recording this. She has an appointment tomorrow. And she wants to put all this stuff away. So I have to get the video done. So yeah, 6 cups came with it, and then the teapot. she was happy. So, you know, that's all it needed to be, you know. Then she had pointed out this. I did not see this, even though I had passed the booth that it was in. She's like, did you see the Darth Vader mug? And I'm like, no, where was that? She told me, and I was like, well, I didn't see it there. So I went back and I looked, and I went ahead and grabbed it because my oldest, he will love it. So got that for him. Okay, the last stuff that I got is all fabric. And I only got one for myself, one bag. And then the other bags are for my daughter. Not for her to use the fabric because she doesn't sew. But for me to make something for her using the fabric type of thing, right? So I'll show you guys the one that I got. And I did not realize that this bag is taped shut. Okay. And I have to say, this booth had the cheapest price for the fabrics. I don't know how much is on here. It does not have it listed, but it's quite a bit of fabric. So this, I'm hoping it's coming across as purple on the camera, but it's purple with velvety moons and stars. And I didn't realize they were velvety when I picked it up, but I just loved the purple and black. And the fact that it was like the moons and stars, I had to get it, so I did. And it was in the bag with this fabric. And again, you get quite a bit on here. So I was pretty happy. This one is spiders and spider webs. And I saw this one first, this fabric first, and then when I looked and saw this one, I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely coming home with me. And all of this fabric together was $7. So, I mean, that's pretty good, I think. So I got that one. Then the ones I got from my daughter, I got 3 bags for her. 2 of them were only $6. Now, I'll show you the $7 one since there's only one. Now, how did I get this? Did I not open this one? I don't think I opened this one. I couldn't have since there's tape. There's tape on it. I know I opened the other 2 because I was trying to see what the fabric actually looked like, whereas this one was folded nicely, so I didn't have to worry about it. Okay, so look how absolutely gorgeous this fabric is. I saw this and I liked it, and I knew my daughter would, so I went ahead and grabbed this one, and it came with this fabric, which she loved this fabric as well. There was a bag that just had this fabric, but it was $6 just for the one. And she was like, well, because I told her we couldn't get all the bags because it was a lot. So she was like, well, then get this one, because I mean, this one, we're definitely getting this one. And she was like, because I like that fabric, and the other one, and it comes with the fabric that was in the other bag. And then there was another one that had like little, you know, those, I want to say Japanese dolls, that like everybody back in like the 80s had. Like your parents, grandparents would have like these little Japanese dolls in their house. The fabric kind of looked like that. I mean, that's what it looked like on the fabric, I should say. So that one got left because she liked it, but it was, I swear to goodness, I opened all of these bags I don't understand how there's tape, unless my daughter put the tape back on. Which she may have. I don't know. I may have. Like, I'm telling you, my brain does not function half the time. Okay, so this one, look how gorgeous. Oh my gosh. It's green background, and it is just so gorgeous. And it is very silky. I don't know if it's silk, but it's very silky. And then the fabric that came with it, I believe this is muslin, and it came with a lot. So I was pretty happy with that. I was okay with paying $7. No, this one was $6. I was okay with paying $6 because, I mean, my daughter wanted this fabric anyway, and I can use this fabric. So it worked out. And then the last bag actually had 3 fabrics in it, but the one is not a lot. It's just, you know, a small little piece. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's very shiny. I don't know what I'll do with it, but it was in there. So it'll get used. And then at first I thought it was just one fabric, one type of fabric, but it wasn't. It was 2. This one I absolutely love. I love these embroidered flowers. They are gorgeous. And it is not a print. It is definitely embroidered. It is, you can tell it's like stitched, because you can feel it. And it is just so pretty. I absolutely love this one. If my daughter wasn't going to take this, I definitely would have, because I would have taken it just for this fabric alone. And no, it came with 4 fabrics. I forgot about the green one here. This one, I don't know what the fabric is. It feels almost, it's a stretch. Like it has a stretch to it. It feels like something you would make a shirt out of. It really does. Who knows? It could have been somebody's shirt. I don't know. But it's definitely got that stretch to it. It feels really nice. I like it. I like the feel of the fabric itself. So, you know, and it came with a lot. It did come with quite a bit of fabric. So I got that one. And then the last fabric is this one. And there's not a lot on this. But then again, this one was just, oh, it was gorgeous too. And this one is also stitched. But then it's got like this. Now this feels, see, I think it's stitched because I think it, but it feels like it's part of the fabric, like this design on the background. It feels like it's part of the fabric because when you run your finger over it, you can't really feel the stitch, but it looks stitched, if that makes any sense. And then you've got this, which is stitched, because you can, again, you can feel it. It is not printed on the fabric. It is stitched in it. You can see the stitch lines on it and everything. So this fabric, let's see, what else? I don't know, let's see. Yeah, this fabric was stitched as well, including the little marks here. This one is definitely stitched. I mean, you can see the lines on that one. So, four of the fabrics are stitched on. They're not dyed, or not dyed, they're not printed. They are stitched. And I mean, just look at that. How gorgeous is this fabric? I don't know yet what I'm going to make with this fabric. But I am going to be very careful with it until I figure it out. So, yeah. But that's all I got. I keep bouncing the camera. Sorry, there's like, I'm right in front of my bedroom window, and there's like flashes of light going on outside as a vehicle passes and stuff, so I keep getting distracted. But anyway, that's it. That's all we got there. It wasn't very large, just some really good items. If you guys like this kind of content, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.